I want to start with the size of the spill in the Gulf. By no means is this a massive oil slick or anything like that, but it's also no drop in the ocean either. This is satellite imagery that picked up on the spill. That alone means it's a big enough deal. The last measurement had this spill covering a total of 3.2 miles squared. So what exactly does that mean? The slick itself extends across 10 miles and it's roughly 2 miles wide. But the good news is that it won't be washing ashore.
That's probably very improbable.
Miles Roden is the head of 40 Geo, a Houston company using all kinds of GPS and satellite data to track platforms, ships, helicopters, and oil slicks. Luckily, wind is pushing this slick away from the shore. The Texas General Land Office telling me this is a natural gas condensate leak. We took a boat ride out to see the leak for ourselves. At last check, it's still spilling into the Gulf of Mexico from this pipe on a rig roughly 12 miles off the coast of the Bolivar Peninsula. The good news? It's not coming from the well itself, but rather this pipe, called a flow line riser. After spending hours digging through state and federal databases, we found this rig is leased by a company named Gulf Coast Operations, LLC. They don't have a website, just an address to an office building in the Dallas area.
That's the last ones they have on record.
That record also showing the rig was officially abandoned in 2017, a formal process that takes place before the rig is supposed to be torn down.
They are what they call plug and abandon, where they actually plug the well at the subsea level.
The natural gas had to go somewhere, right? State and federal databases say the rig is connected to the Transco pipeline. That pipeline is owned by Houston's very own Williams companies. It was also abandoned in 2017, records say. The Texas General Land Office and Railroad Commission both have a play in the investigation. The Railroad Commission says the issue is with the rig, not the pipeline. But to complicate matters even worse, the rig's 5-year lease to Gulf Coast Operations, LLC, ended in April of last year. That's according to the latest filing with the state.
The buck can pass over to somebody else, including taxpayers like ourselves.
All right, so look, I called the rig's leaseholder, Gulf Coast Operations, LLC. A receptionist there says they still work out of that same Dallas office building, but no one there has called me back. And the same thing goes for the owner of that pipeline that's also abandoned, Williams Companies. No one calling me back there either. As for stopping the spill and cleaning it up, both the Texas General Land Office and the Texas Railroad Commission, remember, both have a stake in this investigation. Neither has yet to give us a timeline or even point a finger at who might be responsible to clean up this mess. In studio, Gage Golding, KPRC 2 News.